Hello everyone, MONROE STEELE here from Fashion Steele NYC, and welcome back to my channel and another fashion video. Make sure to give your girl a thumbs up and subscribe if you love fashion, beauty, lifestyle, and travel videos. Alright guys, so we are preparing for Fashion Month. We are going to New York, Milan, and Paris. We're not doing London. In fact, I've never done London, but it's always like a good week off to just regroup and relax. And I haven't done Milan Fashion Week in 9 years. Okay, this was back before Instagram was popping that I went to Milan Fashion Week, and it was definitely one of the funnest fashion weeks I've ever been to. If you want to read about my experience in Milan, and then later I popped over to Vernazza and I stayed a few days in Cinque Terre. I hiked to all 5 of the little towns, and I had an amazing time. Head over to my blog, FashionSteeleNYC.com, where I blog the entire experience, and there's some cool stories and pictures there for you guys as well. But you all seem to enjoy when I do this. The last time I did this was a prepping for Paris video. So what I'm gonna do to start off is a haul, because your girl's been shopping for Fashion Month. I have some incredible pieces in from MyTheresa. I've been working with them for quite a bit now, and I got to choose some pieces to style for New York, Paris, and Milan Fashion Week. These were all gifted. Some of them I bought myself. I will distinguish between the two. And then I'm gonna show you a whole bunch of other stuff that I bought and was gifted for the month. And then we're gonna get into what I'm packing, the vibes for each fashion week, how I put my outfits together, and I'm also gonna give you guys a few tips, especially the fashion girls who want to attend Fashion Month or Fashion Week, how to go about doing so, if you should even try to do so, and what's expected of you if you do attend. Without further ado, we're gonna start with my outfit of the day, because everything is new in from MyTheresa. So I did a super easy breezy makeup look today, wearing my favorite CoverGirl Yummy Gloss. It's like $7-8 from CVS or Target. The earrings are Bottega. Love them. They are available at MyTheresa in all sizes and in multiple colors as well. Now, the top is new in. It is from Vivienne Westwood. I've been loving Vivienne Westwood ever since I picked up this really cool dress. I'll pop it up here. From MyTheresa. And I also have this top in another color, but it is their heart top. It's a crop top, and it's just super fun. I love it. It's very effortless, but also just kind of dramatic. You can pair it with jeans, you can pair it with a skirt. It just works with so many pieces. And I'm definitely packing this for Fashion Month, because this is an easy breezy, elevate any look type of piece. Now, in addition to this top from MyTheresa, I also got it in this stripe, almost like a baseball type of tee. It's really, really cool. It's the same heart shape, and I just love this. I can see this with like a super long maxi skirt, like this one that I got at a sample sale from what brand is this? Oh, Dion Lee. I wore this on Instagram, by the way, and it broke the internet. I'll pop up the reel here so you can take a little look at it. But this will look great with anything like that. And I love how casual this one is, because I can wear this one more like pared down. And then because I love this one so much, I also got it in white. I mean, because who doesn't need like a white poplin top in a super cool shape? So now I have 3, and these are actually pretty affordable. They do wash pretty well. So I have this one in black from Vivienne Westwood. I have the striped one, which I believe I wore in my top 7 fall trends video. If you haven't seen that yet, watch it. And then we have this one in white. Now in all 3 of these, I got these in a size 6 or a 42, I believe. And they fit perfectly. So if you're looking for just a really cool top, it's Vivienne Westwood for me. And it's one of my favorite brands at the moment. Now, the way I styled this top is with these new in camouflage like pants from Citizens of Humanity, I believe. I don't own anything from them, so when I saw these camouflage pants on the MyTheresa website, I could not resist. I got these in my normal size, which is a 28. I love the shape of the legs and how they kind of bow. They are so good, and everybody needs a camouflage. I also love that they are kind of a crop so that they will show off my heels really well. And these are actually really affordable, and I love the shape. I love the cargo pockets. Cargos are in. The pockets do have zippers, which is great, so you can kind of close your things in. And it's just a fun pair of pants. You can style them up with the heel. You can style them down with a sneaker. So I'll be sure to link these pants from MyTheresa as well as all of the Vivienne Westwood tops. Now that I've shown you my top and my pants, this is the shoe that I have paired with this look. And it is new in from MyTheresa. I'm so excited to finally have something from this brand. But it is Magna Butrem. Now, you've probably seen her pieces on the internet, on Instagram, all over, because she does these these flowers appliques to everything, from shoes to dresses, coats, like literally everything features these sometimes detachable rose appliques, which are really, really beautiful. So when I saw these on MyTheresa, I told them, look, I need these. I need you guys to send these to me ASAP. Let's get into my first Magna Butrem piece. All right, so as you all can see, it comes in this beautiful pink box. Has lovely tissue paper. Comes with 2 dust bags for each shoe with Magna Butrem on it. And we have the, I call them the flower heels in satin in black. They are stunning. Now, I was a little afraid because you guys know I have a big foot. Your girl is a US size 10. In like European made shoes, I always get a 41 or an 11. And I was very nervous that these were not going to be true to size, but they are. I got these in a size 41 and they fit perfectly. And it's the little rose appliques for me. Like, they just elevate any look. And what I love is that here you can see there's a little clip where you can unclip it and take it off the shoe for a more classic look. And here's the little clip here. You can clip this on to your top. You can even really clip this into your hair, and it's just a really lovely like accessory. You're kind of like paying for both. But I actually love the look of this on the shoe. So I'm gonna keep it on. But how cool is this? Now, I wanted these in red, but they sold out in red so quick. But I'm very lucky to get the black because I'll be able to wear this with so many different things. Now, I've been watching Girlfriends show on Netflix, and I'm very much into Joan's style of wearing things and her fashions, and it's really kind of ignited something in me. And I love pairing like a camouflage type of pant or short with a very feminine high heel, and this works. This look, it works. So I'll be sure to link these Magna Butrem heels down below. They are true to size. You can go with your normal size. They are just absolutely stunning. They don't have a back, which I noticed. You kind of use the straps here to create the back, but they're very, very easy to walk in. They're actually not even that high. I believe these are like 100 millimeters perhaps. But stunning shoe, amazing quality. Definitely gonna get my wear's worth out of these for Fashion Month. So that is my outfit of the day. I've linked everything down below and a few new in items that I got from MyTheresa. I have quite a bit more, so let's get into those. Okay, since we are already on shoes, let me show you another pair that I got from MyTheresa. I bought these with my own money because I wanted them so bad. This is my, I believe this is my first ever Alaya piece. No, it isn't. I do have a pair of white laser print Alaya boots that I bought last season and wore during Paris Fashion Week. And I got those at Neiman's on sale. But these are from MyTheresa, and this is the first time I've had I believe a box. Like, look how cool the Alaya boxes are. They come with this like leather strap, and I believe the box is leather as well. So you can use this as a keepsake. I'm definitely gonna keep this box and put like, you know, paper and things inside. But this is what we got. This is one of Alaya's like best sellers when it comes to shoes. It has 2 dust bags for each shoe, of course. How stunning. How stunning. These are gorgeous. Let me get the name for you. These are the La Bombay suede sandals. I think the color is La Bombay actually. It's like a beautiful red orange. The craftsmanship. Now I've always wanted a pair of Alaya sandals. I actually wanted the pair similar to this that have like the balls going down the front like a T-strap. I think that's more interesting to look at, but I couldn't find those. They're like, I don't even know if they make those anymore, but I love the color of these. The heel is not so high. It has a zipper up the back, and it's just a beautiful pop of color. And because I don't have very many pair of red shoes, but I'm like collecting more red bags, I thought these would be perfect to have during fashion month. They are very comfortable and they are true to size. I got a 41 in these and they fit perfectly. I found quite a bit of these on the pre-loved market as well that are a little more affordable and barely worn. So anywhere I can find these, I'll link them down below. But of course, MyTheresa has them. They come in a ton of colors, like every color you can imagine. Yellow, orange, blue. They also have like a metallic-y kind of like rose gold, white. And the style of it is just so cool because it's almost like you're wearing a fun ankle bracelet at the same time. So I'll be sure to link these down below. And the way I would style these is again with something kind of like everyday. Like these would actually look really well with these camouflage pants from Citizens of Humanity that I have on for a pop of color. Oh, so good. All right guys, and while we're on shoes, I do have one more pair to show you that's new in, and it's these from Monica Chiang, which is a boutique shoe designer. She has a website, and I believe her shoes are only sold on her website, but I saw these on Poshmark for the low, and I was like, yes. I've been wanting something with a thick rope. I know Off-White did have some like black sandals like this, but they have since sold out everywhere. Well, Monica Chiang makes these rope sandals in almost every single color, and they're so beautiful. They're made in Italy. They have leather here, and I just love the pop of red and how they lace up. They have a zippered back. They're not very high. They're maybe like 4 inches. The only problem with these that I bought, they're very worn, which is great. Like they've already been broken in, but they look like new. Is that there's a heel tap missing here. But the good thing about that is I have a shoe cobbler here. In fact, it's the same place I go to get my clothes dry clean. And I asked them if they have the ones to replace because I don't have the extra one. And he was like, yeah, I can fix that in 3 minutes. So I'm gonna take these tomorrow to be replaced for the heels. But Monica Chiang, you have to check out her website for luxury, one-of-a-kind shoes that you're not going to see anywhere else. Like, how fabulous are these lace-up sandals? They're definitely giving me like early 2000s, and that's kind of a trend that I see myself dabbling in more for fashion month. So that's pretty much it for new in shoes. But if you watched my second New York City vlog, you know that I went shopping at Century 21 in downtown New York City, and I bought 3 more pairs of shoes. So if you want to see more shoes, you gotta go watch that video. But if you're interested to see what other shoes I'm planning on taking, a lot of it is heels, especially for New York because it's still gonna be warm. I'm definitely taking my Bottega wedge because they are white, they go with nearly everything, and they are very comfortable. Also new in, if you watch my fall trends video, faux fur and shearling are big trends for fall, and I have these pair. These are Marco di Vincenzo that I purchased on Poshmark, brand spanking new. So cool, definitely creating some looks with this. And then these are Off-White shearling sandals. that I would be taking as well. Both of these are actually very comfortable, so it's all about comfort for Fashion Month. I can go all day wearing heels. For Paris, it's going to be a little bit cooler. Of course, I'm bringing my Loewe denim boots because I can walk around all day in these. They are conversation starters. People love these boots or they hate them, which is great. Like anything that causes a reaction, either good or bad, makes you memorable. So yeah, love these denim Loewe boots. So we're going to take those as well. And those are pretty much, oh, one more pair. These Bottega kind of like lilac for a pop of color. They're easy to walk in, they're low, and they're fun. So as far as shoes, those are the main shoes that I'm taking. I have some more in New York. But yeah, let's get into some more things in from MyTheresa. Let's see. I got this really cute skirt. It is a knit skirt, and I believe it's on sale. It's from the brand Anna Kostarova. It's handmade, and it is like a knit, almost a crochet midi skirt with 2 slits on both sides. Now I know what you're thinking, like, how am I gonna wear this for Fashion Month? It shows everything. What I plan on doing is wearing some really big like bloomers. They have a lot at Skims that cover up your whole front, your whole back. They're high-waisted, but it doesn't matter because no one's gonna see my underwear because I plan on pairing this with a very long knit so that only the bottom half shows, because like lace and knits and see-through things are very much in this season. If you watch my fall trends video, you already know what's up. So let's say I have one of my knits. This one is from Issa Boulder. It's a huge knit sweater, but the knit is like more, it's not a tight knit, so it's still a breathable fabric, so I won't get too hot. But you see how long this thing is? It will cover up my bum, and then just the bottom will peek out, and then I can pair it with a really cool heel like these from Magna Bootrum, or even these from Bottega, and it's a vibe. So having like a cool little knit like this, even though you think you can't wear it into the fall and winter, you most definitely can. I'm gonna pair it with an oversized knit to cover up my bottom half so that this beautiful lace kind of shows through, and then a really cool heel, and it is a vibe and a moment. The knit that I actually plan on wearing this with is at the cleaners, but I don't want to show you the looks as much as I want to, you know, give you the vibes, because I want you to be surprised for the videos when they come. So yeah, you've already seen this look from Issa Boulder. I'll link that down below, but this skirt is still available and it's on sale, and it comes in a few different colors from MyTheresa. And you can just create so many fun looks with this knit. You can even throw on like a blazer over top. Think something like this. I have this blazer from the Frankie shop. It is a trench, black, long, like trench coat. And then I pair it with this. Ugh. There's so much you can do with things like this. And I think people just get too afraid and they start to put their summer and spring pieces away during the fall, and no, you can do so much. So I'll link this down below. Again, this is from MyTheresa. When it comes to accessories, I have quite a few bags that I would definitely be taking for Fashion Month, starting with this beauty. She's new in from Rebag. I will be working with Rebag throughout Fashion Month to borrow a few of their bags to style for Fashion Month, and this is one of them. This is the YSL Clutch, and it's clutch, okay? It's giving. I love the pop of yellow. I feel like it would go really well with this outfit as well, like camouflage in any color, especially a primary color. It works. Loving this bag. I actually have been wanting this in black, but now that I see it in yellow, I kind of feel like I want to buy it. It's so beautiful. It has this little YSL symbol there. Nice and spacious on the inside. Just, it's chic and casual, but it's extra. And you know I'm going to be extra for Fashion Month. Yeah. You've already seen quite a few bags in my 5 bags video because I shared 5 new in bags. I have this little spaceship bag also from Rebag that I'm borrowing for Fashion Month. I got this new in bag from Silver and Riley, which is a black owned business, and I feel like this will go really well as a pop of color with any of my outfits for Fashion Month. I love that it has feet. I'll link this down below. If you've watched my 5 bags video, you've already seen these. This bag is new in. It's the pewter bag from Alexis Batar. It has this clear handle with gold like melted. You guys know I have the earrings to match this bag. I do have a code at Alexis Batar. It is MONROE STEELE, all lowercase letters, 20 for 20% off of any full price item on their website. I believe they're having an incredible sale right now. But their bags are very unique and you're not gonna see everybody with them. Very spacious on the inside, does fit a cell phone, has quite a few pockets, and just it's that clear little hoop for me. They also sent me another gift in addition to this bag, so I want to show you guys what they sent. They sent some earrings over, and I love their jewelry. It's very unique. If you've never heard of them, they are New York City based. Definitely check them out. And I'm actually heading to like a New York Fashion Week party that they're having, so you'll see it on the vlog. But all of their jewelry comes in this beautiful little pouch. And look at these earrings. Their earrings are so unique. So I did pick these out. They're very well wrapped. Look at these earrings. How freaking stunning. They're hoops. They're 2 hoops that kind of intertwine with each other. Oh, it's not showing up. And it has like little crystals. They are gorgeous. And I love them because they have gold and silver and diamonds. So you can do a lot of like mixing metals with these if you have a lot of gold and silver. So stunning. I'll link these down below. You can use my code to get them. And I'll also link the clear earrings that I have that match this bag handle from Alexis Batar as well. I'm not sure if their event is open to the public for Fashion Week, but if so, I'll put the details down in the description bar. Actually, no, it would have already passed by the time it's, no, it wouldn't. It wouldn't be up yet. I'll ask and see if I can put the invite down below. Now I do have one more new in bag that you would have seen in my previous video, and it is this Loewe puzzle bag. It's the mini bag. It's the watermelon one from the Ibiza collection, and I love her. She spurred my red moment. So like the red shoes that I kind of got, I wanted them to play off the red in this bag. So that I could create really fun looks. Like, can you imagine this bag with these JW Anderson cargo pants that have like a little skirt that folds down? Because this does have a bit of green. Can you see that together? And maybe popping over this Saint Laurent hoodie that I picked up at Sawgrass Mills at the Saint Laurent outlet. I mean, do you see the vibes? Do you see what I'm going for here? And then even the shoe, since we're doing red and green in the bag, we can pull out these Magna Bootrums. And we have like an entire look here based around the colors in this bag. Girl, stick with me, kids. I'll take you far, but definitely these cargo pants from JW Anderson, one of my best purchases ever. I got these at, where did I get them from? I cannot remember. But yeah, I've had them so long. And then you guys were with me when I bought this from the outlet. I've been wanting this, but it's a vibe with this bag. And then it's also like I'm wearing a Loewe bag, and then I'm wearing JW Anderson pants, and JW Anderson is now the creative director at Loewe. So it's like it's all coming together. It's all tying in. You see what I'm trying to do here. Now, since we're on accessories and I've already shown you some new in earrings from Alexis Batar, use my code, check them out. I'll show you a few more pair that I got in. You guys know I'm loving statement earrings, especially for an occasion like Fashion Month. I mean, it just amps your look up. Now, these are from Rosie Azulin, and I got these from Poshmark. They're pretty old, but they're like architectural beauties. These are in a beautiful orange color. How stunning are these? They are like a moldable wire, almost metal, and they are so gorgeous. They come in a few different colors, and they have quite a bit of these for sale on Poshmark, and I got an incredible deal for them. So I'm gonna pop them on and show you the vibe they're giving. And I think these would be really fun for, let's say, Milan Fashion Week, because Milan is a lot more fun and festive and like colorful. Italian fashion is very much colorful and fun and less serious. Look at these. Oh, now these are past season. These are not current, so you won't find them on the website now. You have to look at resale markets, but I've seen them in blue. I've seen them in this color and a few other colors, but how fun are these? And they go really well with my Silver and Riley bag. Here we go. This is the Silver and Riley New York bag. It comes in this size, which I believe is a medium. It comes in a smaller size, which is really, really cute, and a bigger size, and a bigger size than that. So it has several sizes in like every single color you can imagine, but it's working, girl. Expect looks. Now, another pair of earrings I actually already had, but I had to rebuy them from Poshmark because I lost one of the earrings. And it is these from Tory Burch. It is the fish earrings. Now, every time I wear these, people go nuts. They still have tons of these online on places like Poshmark, Vestiaire. I think I paid like 30 bucks for these on the resale market. But it is a little fish on one, and on the other it's like fish bones. So like this one is a full fish, this one has been eaten. And it's just so cool. They're definitely like conversation starters. Oh, I just realized I don't have an earring over here, so I can pop these on and show you. But Tory Burch actually has really fabulous earrings, and that's kind of what I know the brand for. They're so cool. Again, conversation starters. People are gonna remember you if you have a fish earring in, you know. So it's all about wearing the fun pieces in my wardrobe that are conversation starters that'll make me memorable, but also that just express my fun with fashion. Like for me, fashion is meant to be fun. It's not to be taken too seriously. I'm not very big on the quiet luxury. Like my luxury is loud. My attitude, I mean my personality is very vibrant and colorful, so I feel like my wardrobe should be the same way. Now I have my moments, you know, but these are fun. Again, I got these from Poshmark, both pair of those. And then you've already seen my other earrings in my fall trends video. I got these really cool earrings from Philippe Ferrandis on First Dibs. I've been looking at First Dibs pre-love market for really cool one-of-a-kind earrings. I got these also on First Dibs from a person who actually makes them, and I featured these in my fall trends video. So if you're new here, and I suspect that this will bring new people to the channel, you gotta watch my other videos so you are all caught up. That is it for accessories and earrings and shoes. We're gonna get into some new like clothes that I've gotten in that aren't from MyTheresa, and then I'm gonna show you some of my favorites in my wardrobe that I'm definitely packing for Fashion Month, and kind of let you know why I'm packing those things. I'm guessing I'm probably also gonna take my Jacquemus bag. I love her. She's new. I got her from MyTheresa. They tend to restock pretty frequently on MyTheresa, so if you're wanting this bag, I believe it's $930, which is such a great price for a designer it bag. I'll link this down below, and sign up for the wait list, so when it comes back in stock, you'll get an email and you can buy it right away. We'll probably take that. We'll probably take my Denim Loewe vintage. because she's fun and fabulous. And maybe a wristlet or two from Fendi, just for a little extra pop. This is the denim one, and I have not even worn this yet, y'all. Like, she needs a moment. She deserves a Fendi moment. Okay, let's get into clothing pieces. Let's go ahead and get into some of the clothing now. Of course, for Fashion Month, I want to pull out my favorite pieces, and I've actually been doing quite a few fashion reels over on my Instagram to kind of showcase the pieces that I'm loving. But this is what I have on the rack, and this is what we're taking. First up is this Stella Jean raffia skirt. Now, I believe I wore this to the second Paris Fashion Week I ever attended. This is a runway piece. I actually found a few of these online, so if you love it, I will link it down below. Stella Jean is an Italian and Haitian designer based in Italy. She's also done a few collaborations with Desigual, and yeah, I love this skirt. I wear it any chance I get, but she is going to be honored this New York Fashion Week at Harlem's Fashion Rose fashion show. And so I thought, why not wear Stella Jean since she'll be honored at their show? So you'll definitely see me style this. I'm thinking to style it very simple, either with something like this top from Vivienne Westwood. It's the white version of the one I have on. Or even like playing up, mixing patterns like this striped one with this to kind of pull out the blues, and a cool little heel. So we'll definitely be wearing this. I've already shown you my Dion Lee skirt, which I love. This is definitely going to be worn. I pulled out my vintage Fendi skirt that I got from What Goes Around Comes Around. I mean, just, you know, in case Fendi wants to invite me to their show, your girl has something to wear. And then, of course, if I wear this, I can also pair it with one of my Fendigraphy nano bags. You know, it's a cool little vibe. What else do we have here on my rack? As far as dresses, I am gonna pack a lot of dresses because I know I'm going to go out with friends. I'm gonna go to a lot of social events, a lot of things that are outside of fashion shows. I mean, fashion shows only last like 15-20 minutes tops. And so Fashion Month is really about connecting with other people in the industry, seeing my influencer friends and fashion friends. So I want to pack a lot of dresses. And to cut down space, of course, I'm taking a lot of my Jean Paul Gaultier dresses because they're made of like sheer fabrics that don't wrinkle and that can fold easily into tiny, tiny bits of clothing. This is my Jean Paul Gaultier Y Project dress. And I just love this. I think it's super fun. It's very light. It's not going to take up a lot of space. This is a vintage Jean Paul Gaultier camouflage dress that I picked up from What Goes Around Comes Around in Los Angeles, their store. And I just love this piece. I think it's fun. I mean, if I happen to go to the Jean Paul Gaultier show, I have a few pieces to wear. And then I'm also going to break out my brand new Jean Paul Gaultier dress. You guys would have seen this in my fall trends video where I said that the female form is trending for the fall season. I love this dress. This is actually like a sparkly black sequins. You can barely tell, but it has the female form on it. So yeah, I love dresses like this because they don't wrinkle and they can pack easy, and they are also very, very lightweight. So expect me to be in a lot of Jean Paul Gaultier Y Project style dresses. This is a new in dress that I picked up. I believe I bought this from Poshmark. And when I saw it, it just reminded me of my very first fashion week in Milan. It was giving this type of vibe. I never heard of this brand, but it's called Loewe. And look at this imagery. It's just so cool. It almost looks like a video game. And it has just such fun, vibrant colors. It's a high-low skirt, so this yellow part in the back is longer. And in the front, it's shorter. And I could just see this with like a caged heel, or even if I'm pulling out the red in this, I can pop on these, and I just think it's such a fun use of color. You can pull any of the colors out of the dress and match the bag and the shoe. And I feel like for Milan, I'll go with more colorful pieces like this. And then we have, speaking of color, we have my Paco Rabanne beautiful watercolor dress. This is actually on sale in a ton of different places. It's so beautiful, lightweight, it doesn't wrinkle, it is a statement dress. I also have the matching hat. It's just a really cool moment. I think Rabanne is showing in Paris, so yeah, this might be a really fun Paris look, or something that I wear in Milan where color is, you know, in. So that's a cool look. Speaking of color, this is one of my prized dresses in my wardrobe. You guys have not seen this dress in years. This is like the first Jacquemus dress I bought. This is from the La Bamba collection, and I actually wore this dress to Paris when I shot, I believe, my second magazine cover. If you're new here, I used to have my very own magazine called Steel Magazine. We had advertisers, we did stories. I actually sold the paper version. But yeah, that all kind of shut down during the pandemic because my printers closed. And then I went full time, and I had more time to actually write about the things that I wanted to write about. But yeah, that was a moment. And I wore this on the cover of my magazine in Paris on like a very famous bridge in Paris. But if I still have photos, and I think I do, I'll pop some up. But this Jacquemus dress is one of my favorites, and I love the pop of color. So it's time for her to come back out, because I definitely haven't worn this dress in at least 2 years, and it's time. Now when it comes to tops, I have a lot of really cool tops like this Vivienne Westwood, but I also like to pack quite a bit of basics. I kind of had a capsule wardrobe for when I went to Paris last season. I wore a lot of, and I'll pop photos up, I wore a lot of black, a lot of white, and a lot of gray, and kind of interchanged the pieces that I wore to create like chic looks every day. And that really worked for me. And so I know I need a lot of basic tops that can be interchanged with skirts, with denim. And so I got this top, which is crazy. This is from Issa Boulder. I already showed you some of her knitwear, but she does these really beautiful tops that are so intricate. This one was on sale. I got it from LNCC, I believe. And it's just so cool. It's like a bustier. It ties up in the back, and it really gives me Schiaparelli vibes. But I can wear this with jeans. I can wear this with a skirt. Think something like this on top of my Margiela slash jeans and a nice like lace up gold pump. I mean, the things I can do with this top are endless. I'll try and link a few of my favorite Issa Boulder pieces, but right now I'm living for everything, all of the knits. And this is just so cool. I also have a few basic tops in just from days when I'm just like lounging around, shopping, free time. You cannot forget to pack just regular looks, because if you pack looks for the whole trip in your downtime, you have nothing to wear. So I have this cool little bustier rib knit top from And Other Stories. I love it. It's very just regular, classic, chic little top that I can pair with denim jeans. I love the side of this too. I don't know if you can see it. You can pair this with jeans, you can pair this with a skirt, you can pair this with leggings, you can throw a blazer over top, you can dress it down, you can dress it up. It's just a really easy piece, and plus it folds up really nicely, so I don't have to worry about it taking up a lot of space. I will be taking 2 large suitcases for Paris and Milan, and so I do have to take into account how much things weigh. Now I am a Delta flyer, and because I have Sky Miles and such, I am allowed 2 large suitcases, and I believe each can be 70 pounds each. So we're gonna hope that I can fit 140 pounds worth of clothes into 2 suitcases for 2 weeks almost, maybe a little over 2 weeks. I also got 2 more pretty basic tops from And Other Stories. I got a plain white t-shirt because everyone needs it. I like the cut of this. It's more like a boxy boy type of top, and it's very heavy and made of really good material. It's not going to shrink, and I mean, it's just a classic t-shirt. You can wear it with jeans, you can wear it with a skirt, you can wear it with leggings and some boots. Yeah, and I feel like anytime I'm traveling, I need just a white tee because you just never know when you're gonna need it. So that's from And Other Stories. They come in tons of different colors. Like, look how thick this ribbing is around the collar. It's so good. So if you are in the market for a really relaxed, slouchy, kind of effortlessly cool girl t-shirt, this is the one for you. And then I also got a sweater. This is a cute little cropped, kind of a furry sweater from And Other Stories. I love the color. Again, I'm telling you guys, I'm loving yellow. In fact, I feel like this sweater will look so good with the camouflage. Oh, so good. And it's because by the time I get to Paris, it starts to cool down. Paris Fashion Week is the first week of October, and the last time I was there in October, it was freezing. And I had not brought enough like knits and layers, so I learned my lesson this time to pack just a few sweaters that can also double for fall. I mean, it's still cropped. Very, very cool. I can pair this with a skirt. Do a little color blocking here. By the way, this skirt is also from MyTheresa and I love it. Let me give you the brand because I don't think I've heard of this brand before. Oh no, this is from Morant Etoile, like Isabelle Morant. And it's this beautiful tulip skirt. I love the stretchiness of it. And what drew me to this skirt, this is on sale by the way at MyTheresa, was because it matches perfectly with these Marco Di Vincenzo heels. So can you see it? Can you see the look that this is about to create? And then I could pair it with an oversized top like this one from And Other Stories, kind of tucked in. Or I can go a different route and pair it with this striped Vivienne Westwood top. Look, I'm giving y'all looks here. I'm serving you guys looks. But yes, love this skirt. On sale currently at MyTheresa. I believe it does have a matching top, but the skirt was enough for me to like color block and work throughout my Fashion Week wardrobe. I can repurpose this skirt, wear it with this top from And Other Stories, and then I can take this top and wear it with these camouflage pants, which I'm definitely taking. So it's all about being able to interchange things depending on like the weather, but having a variety of things for all the things I'm doing, from going to shows, visiting showrooms, having dinners with friends, and events. I believe I have one more top to show you all, and it's this one. This is so cool. I got this from Poshmark, and I'm going with like a sporty vibe on some of my looks, and I love the colors in this. This is blue with a little yellow, a little red, and I love the sleeves on this. And I just thought this was like a fun kind of screen print tee that I could pair with a ton of different things. So it could go with this skirt because we have the red there in the M. We can pull out one of my red heels and it would be really cool. We can go with a cargo pant and maybe my white Bottega mules. I mean, everything has to be interchangeable. Everything has to work for more than one look for me to pack it for both Milan and for Paris. But again, Poshmark, one of my favorite places to shop now. I think I got this for like 30 bucks. Oh, so good. Okay, so I do have more things, but they are in New York. So I won't be able to show you those things, but I want to leave some mystery so that you can see the outfits when I drop them in the video. I'm definitely taking this skirt, which is also from Stella Jean, and this is the collaboration with Desigual. So we have this Stella Jean piece and we have this one that's more recent. It's just a really cool like midi skirt, and this is currently on sale, so I'll link it. But again, this can go with a variety of the tops that I have for it, and it would just work. You guys see the vibes. We have my we have my Saint Laurent there with the skirt and a pump. I mean, everything needs to work with each other harmoniously. By the way, this is my Dries Van Noten top that you would have seen in my fall trends video. This is also from MyTheresa with this skirt. Y'all, I'm ready. I am so ready. So any of these things that I can find for you all, I will link down below. This is just, I know it looks like a lot, but it's actually a small amount of my capsule fashion month wardrobe. And a lot of these things you've already seen. You guys know that I actually wear my clothes. So now we will just sit down and have a little chat about fashion month, like how it goes down, how I get show invites and things, and all of the tea. All right, so when it comes to fashion month, I can't tell you how many people like start emailing me and DMing me and saying, oh, can you help me do this, can you help me do that? And if you're already doing that, by the time like the schedule drops, you're already too late. You're already too late. Take note that New York Fashion Week for September is always around the same time, and in February it's always around like Valentine's Day. So start making notes of when the fashion weeks happen, because in order to secure invites, you kind of have to start sending your show requests about a month to 3 weeks prior. 2 weeks prior is cutting it close, because they've kind of already decided who they want to come to their show and allocated space. So yeah, you want to, the sweet spot is like 3 weeks before the show actually happens. So yeah, what you want to do is, once the schedule is posted, and for New York Fashion Week, the schedule is always posted on the CFDA website. I will put the CFDA website down in the description bar. Once the schedule goes up, you can see who's showing, and you can send show requests. Now, a show request is basically an email that you send the PR of the designer. Sometimes that is a company like, say, Purple PR that represents the designer. Sometimes it's directly the designer's in-house PR, which means they have someone in-house who does the public relations for them, instead of allocating that off to a PR company. So you reach out via email and you ask to be invited to the show. But if you're coming at it from the influencer space, you have to offer them something. Like, you can't, they're not just going to invite you to sit there and do nothing. They're going to want media. They're going to want you to do stories, maybe a reel, maybe record it for YouTube. There has to be an actual reason for you to be there, other than you just want to be there. I mean, a lot of people come into it being in the mind frame that, oh, I create fashion content, I'm supposed to be there. And it doesn't work that way. Unfortunately, it doesn't, because that designer is paying really good money for this seat at the Fashion Week table. Let's say New York Fashion Week, they have to pay to secure those rooms. So every seat in that show matters. Every person in that show needs to either buy for a company, for a department store, needs to be a journalist who is going to share the images, needs to be an influencer who is going to share and provide more exposure, or a customer who always buys this brand. Like, those seats at the shows are coveted because these designers pay so much to show and be a part of the schedule that every seat matters. So you have to bring something to the table other than just wanting to be there. Like, just wanting to be there is not enough. And so that's just something that I wanted to stress, because I did have quite a bit of people reach out and say, oh, they want to come to Fashion Week, this is their first time, how do they get invites? And it's like, what are you gonna do? You have to do something in return for the invite. So when you make a show request and you send an email to the PR, you have to say what you're gonna do. for me, I usually say I'm gonna do stories because I'm gonna show y'all the fashions. I'm probably gonna do a blog post and do a show review or write about the show. I'm gonna include it in a video that's gonna live on YouTube forever, and at least 50,000 people are gonna watch that video. I might make a reel. So like, they wanna know what you're doing there. And so as an influencer, I usually come at it from a social media perspective, a journalistic perspective, for exposure. Now there's also a few ways to find the public relations contact for these brands. You can either go to the brand's website, click on contact, sometimes it's there. You can Google, let's say, designer Stella McCartney press contact. Google that, look and see who comes up, cross-reference it with LinkedIn to see if that person is still the PR or press contact for that brand, and then send an email. For me, I did a ton of Googling. I do it every season because sometimes PR changes over really quickly. Like, hardly they ever stay for more than a few years. Some of them I already have from last season, which makes it easy because those people are pretty current and still the people who are at these companies. Other times I will look up at Modem Online usually has a list of press contacts, but you just have to want to do the work. Google has everything and Google is free. So if you want to find a press contact, Google is your best friend. This is how I find a majority of my press contacts. Also, I've made at least 4 videos about how to get into New York Fashion Week. They're old, but all of the tips that I give are still relevant today. So I would advise you to go back and watch my old Fashion Week videos. And I also have a place on my website, Fashion Steele NYC, where I pretty much tell you step by step exactly what to do to get into a fashion show. So head on over there, head to the blogging section, and look up to your heart's desire everything you need to know about Fashion Week. It's easier to do that than to reach out to your favorite influencer and hope that they respond and give you all the answers. Because literally around this time, when people start to notice that Fashion Week is about to happen, I get hundreds, and I mean hundreds of DMs and emails from people who want to go to Fashion Week. So yeah, that information is free. It's on my website. I have linked all of the resources down below. And of course, the rules are the same for all the fashion weeks. As soon as the schedules go live, there is a specific place for Milan Fashion Week schedule, as well as Paris. I will link them down in the description bar. As soon as the schedules go live, that is your cue to start reaching out to the brands and requesting an invitation. So yeah, that is all of the tea. I've actually done this for all 3 so far. Today is September 1st. Yesterday I finished up my Paris invites because for Paris I'm about 3 weeks out. So this is the perfect time for Paris. And yeah, so far I've gotten quite a bit of invitations. I'm very excited about New York, about Milan. Milan is going to be fun because I don't have as many shows in Milan because I haven't been in so long. But I mean, I'm gonna be in Italy. Your girl is going to eat. It's gonna be like a little break for me between New York and Paris, because Paris is full throttle. Y'all know we have a good time in Paris and it should be fun. If you're new here, definitely go back, head to my channel and go to the Fashion Week portion. I have tons of Fashion Week videos. I have New York Fashion Week videos. I have Paris Fashion Week videos. And in those videos, you will find out what it's like, what it takes, the money in all of those videos. So I hope you guys will check those out if you want to know more about attending Fashion Month. It's pretty fun. So what I'm about to do now is get into this stack of fashion magazines. I have Elle. Look at Zendaya. Oh, she is just so fabulous. I have Elle. I have Business Traveler. I actually picked this up from the Delta Sky Lounge. I have Bazaar. I have Marie Claire. Look how great Kerry Washington looks. I have Vogue, the greatest of all time. Of course, we had to grab the September issue of Vogue. I'm gonna go through here and just look for inspiration on outfits and things. I've been watching things like Girlfriends, Sex and the City. What's the other show that I watch that has amazing fashion? I think it's called Killing Eve. Oh my goodness, the girl who plays the bad guy in that show, her fashion is, whew, it's so good. If you've never watched Killing Eve, it's actually a really good show. Check it out, but I watch it for the fashion because, honey, she was out there killing people in like Prada, okay? And looking good while doing it. So yeah, I'm gonna read through these magazines, get a few more inspired outfits and kind of curate my fashion weeks more. Once I'm in New York, I'll have all the clothes there. So I'll be able to formulate a kind of lookbook for New York, a lookbook for Milan, and a lookbook for Paris. But I've already kind of have it in my mind, and I've created a few like little Pinterest boards as well. So I think that is it. I hope this video was not boring. You got to see some new in items in my wardrobe. Quite a bit of it is from MyTheresa. I will be sure to link everything down below. You can check the description bar, click my links. Please use my links. It helps me out so much with the brands. And stay tuned because Fashion Week is coming. I believe the next video will be like a vlog, like the last Miami vlog. And then the video after that will be New York Fashion Week. All right, guys, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Make sure to head over to my blog, Fashion Steele NYC. Check out the blogging section. Literally for anything you ever want to know about being an influencer, it's there and it's free. And then also check out the Fashion Week section here on my YouTube channel. All right, if you enjoyed the video, give your girl a thumbs up, subscribe, and click the notification bell so that you never miss a video. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.